Excuse me, but if the federal government had not imposed blatantly unjust immigration laws, the defendant would not have been in the country illegally. He would have been in the country legally. Congress never had any authority to impose immigration restrictions on a person who does not consent to it. Entering the country in violation of US immigration laws does not violate anybody's rights. At Biden's inauguration, they played that stupid song, "This land is your land, this land is my land." That's garbage too. If this land is my land, then I can pitch a tent in your front yard and camp out for the night, because after all, this land is my land too. That's totally garbage. You may own your house and your yard, but you don't own the United States of America. Congress does not own the United States of America. Members of Congress do not own the United States of America. It's not like the government had any right to restrict immigration in the first place. A US Border Patrol goon was hassling and interrogating 6 humans in a pickup truck. The goon suspected they might have been born outside the United States of America. What were they supposed to do about it? Just like if you were born less than 21 years ago, what are you supposed to do about it? Get a fake ID? Well, what are they supposed to do? Get a fake green card? The goon took 3 of the humans into custody and the other 3 decided to leave. It's simple enough, just leave. Not violent or anything. 2 of them in the pickup truck and that one on foot. The deputies chased him onto State Road 200. Luckily, he made it safely to the median. He gets charged with, quote, murder, unquote, as if he had done something wrong. The deputy was free to go get a job. Had the deputy not enlisted in the police force of a hostile domestic government, then the deputy would not have been killed by that sport utility vehicle. The driver of the vehicle was unable to stop. Hey, always look at these things logically. Liberty is an unalienable right. Never back down from a proven truth. Daniel Webster said, "There is nothing so powerful as truth and often nothing so strange." Well, the truth can be extremely powerful in a situation like this. Sometimes there's nothing so infuriating as the truth, but we've got to share the truth. One tactic that will be extremely valuable, because it's so infuriating to the enemies of liberty, is to put the blood of wounded and killed enemy goons on the hands of lawmakers who voted for it to happen and on voters who elected them. These law enforcement goons chose to remain enlisted in the police forces of a hostile domestic government. Lawmakers refused to lift a finger to repeal even the most blatantly unjust laws. What's the guy supposed to do about it if his birthplace happens to be outside of certain lines on the map? Does that make anybody else superior? And voters keep waddling off down to the polls. Let's see, now there's a Democrat and there's a Republican. Let's see, and they're both just as bad. You tell them, well, I voted for, so and so, and they love to ham up that taunt where they squint and look puzzled and they, who? Yeah, well, stand there in the emergency room when your favorite cop is being rushed in after choosing to get injured in the enforcement of blatantly unjust laws. See how much good that does. Who? See if that helps stop the bleeding or ease the pain. It doesn't. You voted wrong, and actions have consequences.